Hey everybody, Bargain Brother with you here in the bargain basement, your prize winning penny pincher and the chief of being cheap. And today we're going to talk about the recent rise of the stock GameStop. Okay, but before we do, I need you to do three small favors for me as always. Please walk all over that like button, subscribe so we can keep in touch, and sharing is caring, so by all means, please do share this video. Now, let's talk about the stock market for a minute. I did tell you in my last video that we were going to touch on more things that you could do to help you increase your cash flow, to do like I always say I would do, help you to do things to save a buck or two or more, or make a buck or two or more. So today we're going to touch on what has happened recently in the stock market. Now, the stock GameStop has soared by hundreds and hundreds of percent this week alone. So prior to this, I would say back in the summer of 2020, I was trading GameStop. I am an active stock trader, and I do have my link to Webull that you can actually use to join Webull if you're not currently trading. You'll get a free stock, I'll get a free stock. They have tons of great tools, and I actually have a video on this channel earlier that talks a little bit about the comparison between Webull and Robinhood. But let's jump back into GameStop. So back in the summer of 2020, I was trading GameStop at about maybe $5 a share. I was intraday trading it, and within the last week, I would say it got up to about 20 to 30 bucks, which is pretty huge, from $5. And then it just totally skyrocketed into the hundreds of dollars, peaking at $514 before eventually calming down and going back up and going down and going back up. Now, a lot of people were trying to figure out, well, what happened? What made it spike like this? So I'm going to explain it to you. It got caught in a short squeeze. And that is when people that are shorters or investors that are betting on a stock to fail, they buy options. Those options have expiration dates. It could be anywhere from a day to, weeks and weeks and weeks. So many small retail investors found out that there was tons of options that were getting ready to expire on GameStop, and these shorters needed this stock price to stay low. So they banded together and they skyrocketed the price of GameStop, which made the shorters start losing literally millions of dollars. And when that happens, the squeeze makes the shorters have to actually buy the stock to try to cover some of their losses, which actually makes the stock price go up higher and higher. So there were a lot of winners in this, and there were also a lot of losers. But here's what's different from what normally happens. Normally, the big billion-dollar hedge funds go in and they perform this practice and they keep the stock down and they make tons and tons of money from it. Well, in this case, the little guy was actually the winner. They were the ones that were pushing that price up, hopefully getting out while they were at 70, 80, 100, 200, in some cases 500 or 1,000% profit depending on when you got in. And the hedge funds, the billion-dollar guys, were the guys that were actually losing money and having to vacate their positions and being forced to buy the stock to actually help the price keep going up to try to cover some of their losses. So this practice has been done for decades by the big hedge funds on Wall Street, the big firms. They've, done this, but now that the little guys got together, organized, and did the same darn thing, it seemed to be a problem to a lot of people. So I'm just letting you know, as an active trader, I'm definitely backing the retail traders that went in and pulled this off, and it'll happen again because now they know they can band together and do it. Now, what happened in response? Well, you had Robinhood, which is a very popular trading app that some of you watching this may have. Robinhood actually banned the purchase of GameStop and several other stocks that were being pushed in a similar way because they had a lot of short options that were due to expire. So I recommend Webull. Webull is not going to restrict you from, at least to my knowledge, they're not going to restrict you from being able to buy a stock just because the big hedge fund guys are having a hissy fit. So if you're interested in trading, or if you're trading already and don't have Webull, I do have a link to Webull in this video where you can sign up and we'll both get a free stock, or it might even be 2 free stocks now when you make your first deposit. But that's what happened, guys. That's what a short squeeze is. It's usually done by the big guys to the little guys. This time around, the little guys turn the tables and use the same rules of the game against the billion-dollar Wall Street firms, and I thought it was beautiful personally. So if you got more questions about this video, because everyone may not have grasped totally what the short squeeze was, if you got more questions about it, please leave it in the comment section. I'd be happy to clarify it further if needed. And I'm going to end this video for now, but I'll be back soon. Like I said, in 2021, we're going to talk about a lot more ways for you to increase your cash flow or save some of that cash that you're spending. So look for videos coming soon, and I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bargain Brotha out. See you soon.